冰吗？
不可避免。
但是你说跟绿带一样贵吗？不一样。同样品质的正冰跟同样品质的蓝水，正冰蓝水的话，那蓝水肯定要小。公盘过来，不会，我们这边又不玩料子，公盘那个只是玩料子的人。
500万。
现在公盘料子，这个岩石比较多，这个多少？那嘞？啊？等会别了，人家3年了，没了。8万谈了，知道？10万，对。
这非常清爽。
10万块钱吗？岩石是有10万块钱，扣1。没砸碎肉一个50万，有点砸的，价格也打下来了，就看喜欢喜不喜欢，反正它的价格也有啊。但是你又不能拿10万的品质去跟50万的比，如果它干净到50万都拿不到了，现在这种一颗，先给他10万块钱，给他拿吧。
黄翡的话，这一颗是比较
看后面讲13.7，13.7。
亮色的蜜蜂黄这一颗
5.4的，1分价1分货。
这个如果是你把它拿下来，不想跟他们一起在一个拿下来，你可以做个小戒指。2520能接受的话，能接受的话，我们就过来。还有很多家庭就是能多个1万，年币的话是2520。
可能说到上映那个嘛，就电影那个是不多，YouTube 的，好了，这个就差不多了，差不多。Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. And this is Lauren, and long time no see, everyone. Today, I'm also located on Mandalay, Jade Market, which is the biggest Jade export and import and also sell and buying places in the world. And today, I'm going to introduce some famous material from the Mandalay, which is the jade. And we are introducing some gems and jewelry that is very famous in here and also around the world. And we guarantee for all the product there is the A product, there is the authentic and original product, which is no treatment and no imitate at all. And from our side, we can also provide the certificate and also the report, which is match with the product, and we are granting for the authentic and original. And today we are going to introduce that, which is the most famous one, not only in here but also all around the world, which is the green material we call the jade. So in front of mine is some of the jade material, some of the jade stone that we can see. The color is very pretty, which is the green color. And we have the sun ring and also the earring. The jade is now very popular all around the world, especially in the Southeast Asia, like the Thailand and also the China and also the Malaysia, Hong Kong, and all those places. They like jade very well and very much. And also, Myanmar is very famous for the jade because all around the world only here that produce the natural jade. And the other countries also produce, but the quality is cannot compare with the Myanmar. And our Myanmar quality is the best quality all around the world, all over the world. So here the jade material is very famous. And now we can also see for the jade, we also divided the material by the quality. Firstly, we divided the quality by seeing the transparency and also the translucent of the material. There is, if the jade is more transparent and more translucent, the price will be going higher and higher and very expensive. And another one is we divided the jade by the color, and also jade have a lot of the color. The most popular color is just in front of mine, this green color. And for the green color, we also divided in various the green shade. The first popular one is we call royal green. Raya green is just like the sapphire. Raya blue is a very deep green color, which is the green is deeper inside, and also the sparkling light also the green color. This is the first grade of the jade green color. We call the Raya green, and the second grade of the color is we call the dark green color, just like the leaf, like the tree and the leaf, and we can see the dark green color of the leaf. And the dark green color is the second grade of the jade quality, and also the dark grade is the apple green that we can see. The apple green color is a little bit light green, which is the dark grade of the green color of jade. And we can also divide the jade into the various different color, like we have the yellow color, which is the yellow color of the jade. There is the outer layer of the jade, and that we can divide it into the yellow color and also the violet color. Most of the girl and also the female and also the madam, they like the violet color. The violet color especially for the girls that we can saw the grade of the popular color of the jade is also the violet color. And another one now gradually become more and more popular color is the black jade, which is the jade has the black color, and it is gradually more and more popular all around the world. And we also have the black jade, and this is we divide the jade by the color. And another one we can divide the jade and also find the liquidity of the jade that we can see if the stone is liquidity, the inside the sparkling bright will become more bright and more pretty. And also we can divide the jade quality by the liquidity of the jade. If the jade is very dry, that means even we use the torchlight we cannot see the sparkling bright of the jade, that we cannot, the quality is not that good. And we are more prefer about the liquidity of the jade, that the duration is more higher level. And even we don't use the torchlight, we can also see the reflecting light of the jade is very nice. So we can divide the jade quality by also the liquidity. And apart from the color and also the shade and also the liquidity and the clarity and the clearness of the jade is cleanness of the jade is very, very essential and very important. That we have to see inside material is a lot or not. If the jade had a lot of the inclusion of the inside material, the price will be going down. There is the price kind of expensive more and more. It can be very low price, and even the color is very pretty, but with a lot of the inclusion, the price will be going down. So we also have to focus on the clarity and also the cleanliness of the jade. Just like the other gemstone, we also have to define is this jade clean or not. So this is another level that we can differentiate that the jade is expensive or not. Okay, and another thing like now the jade is a very popular globally. That gradually the price is also going up and it never decrease. Like we have to see that the gold have the global market, but the jade not. The jade, if someone he like this jade very much, he also has to give a lot of the money, but he agreed to pay because the jade does not have the level and the price level in the globally. And like the yellow, and like the yellow gold. The yellow gold have the global market D and it changes just a little bit only, but the jade market it doesn't have the global price. It depends on someone like it or not, and someone agree to buy it or not. So we have the thing like that. The jade does not have the global market. It has to depend on someone like and someone favor. So the jade market is influenced all around the world, and it never decreased in recently and also in the recently until in the future it will not, the price market will not decrease. The price market just only have the improvement atmosphere and improvement space. So all of the people, if they want to collect some or collect some material or collect some precious stone, they are very agreed to buy the jade because the jade market will never decrease also in the future. Even in those days, we all over the globally also have the influence of the pandemic impact, and so the economic of the all over the country decreased and reduced. And also in here in Myanmar also have a lot of the impact because of the pandemic situation, like the globally. But the jade market, like the other market, the jade market not decrease. Even we have the great impact on economic, but the jade market atmosphere is going up and never decrease. So this is one of the best advantages of the collecting jade stone. And also now I'm located in the center of the Myanmar, we call the Mandalay. And here we have the Jade market, which is the world's biggest jade selling and buying places all around the world. So we have a lot of the natural jade that coming from the Myanmar mining area, and then we have make other procedure such as cutting of the stone and also polishing of the stone process in here, and then we directly buy and sell and also make the buy and selling at the places in here. So this is the biggest marketplace that we are buying and selling the jade in here. And apart from them, we can also see the various products of the jade in here that are in front of mine. This is the best quality of the jade that we can see. Even we don't use the light, we can also see the sparkling and the brightness of the material that comes from the jade. And also the color is the best grade of the color, like the royal green and also the dark green. And also apple green we also have. And apart from that, we can also see the fluidity and also the cleanliness of the jade is very well. Yeah, we can see one by one. And I will show you closely by the torchlight one by one of the material that we can make the reference of the jade, which is the best quality. From here, make it in the ring shape that this is the oval shape, and we just focus on the emphasize on the stone and not on the mold. The mold is just a silver mold, so we can make by our own design by just finding this stone. And you can see this is under the natural light, and natural light, the sparkling and also the fluidity of the jade is very nice, and the color is very bright. And inside you can also see by using the torchlight, you can also see is there any inclusion or is there any crack inside. That you can see inside is very clean and without any scratches and without any scratches. You can see it. And also we can also see there is a little, just a little like the clouting material, white material inside the stone. But this is represent this is the pure jade and natural jade. If the natural jade when we use the torchlight, we cannot see any clouting material, any inclusion. We cannot guarantee this is natural or not. And also, according to the market, it's going higher and higher and going upper and upper. And the jade also have a lot of the fake material, a lot of the imitate that we have to classify it is organic or not. And we can see inside inclusion and also the white clouting material. If this is very pure, like a plastic, we cannot guarantee this is natural or not. But here we can see there are the clouting material, white material inside the stone. So we can guarantee this is the authentic, the original and organic material. And for this one, the color is just in the dark gray of the jade green color, like the other green color, but the fluidity is very nice, that it includes a lot of dehydration inside and it is not dry. And also there is no other inclusion and structures inside, so this is very clean. And you can see the color is very nice, and also it is very enough. That means it is very completely separated, that we can see all of the green separate uniformly, that which has no white scratches or other white spots inside the stone. That you can see the color separated very uniformly, and also the fluidity is very nice. The green color that coming out from the stone is very sparkling and very bright and very clean. So this one has the best quality, and the color is the dark gray of the green color. We call the apple green color. And for this one, you can also measure its size by this meter, and we can also see the thickness and also the size of the stone is very nice. And you can see the width of the stone has the 8 millimeter, and also the long, the shape of the stone. Because this is the oval shape, so the length has more than the width. It has a 12.5, there's a 12.6 millimeter of the length, and also the thickness you can also measure like thickness has a 7.2 millimeter. Or 6.6 millimeter of the thickness. That means this is the volume is very nice. If the jade also we have to observe its volume. If it is very flat, that means it is very small. The price cannot going up. The price will be going down. So we also have to measure the thickness and also the volume of the stone. The volume of the stone is enough or not. If the volume is enough and it is big, the price will be very going up. And this is very nice to collect. And if you want to collect the sun jade stone, you have to collect like the best quality, is of the color and also the cleanliness and also the clarity. You also have to observe the size of the stone. The size has to be very complete and very perfect. If the size is very small, and in the future the price will going down. So you have to collect more perfect size than the others. You have to observe the size of the stone too. You can also compare the color of the jade. It has a lot of the difference. Like here, like I say, this is the evergreen color, which is the dark green of the green color. We also have the little pea green color. And although it's the same green color, but it has a lot of the difference. That we have the evergreen and also we have the pea green color. Like these two, even we don't use any torchlight, just at a distance we can see the difference of the color very much. This one has a more sparkly and also the more liquidity of the jade. That means this one is more perfect color than this one. But the size and also the volume, this one is bigger than this one. But you can also see the color. If you are a first beginner that you have to collect the jade stone, we are strongly recommended for this one than that one, because when we can see the color difference is very much, and this one has a better color than this one. And you can also see the cleanliness and the clarity of the jade at a distance. And this one is more clean than this one, so you can see even we don't use any torchlight, and like the color is opaque with another, the light is opaque and cannot transparent to the bottom to the end. So the clarity is not better than this one. The clarity is better than in this one. So we can, if we use the torchlight, you can see more clearly. This white material that we call, this is the cotton, like the cotton inside, a fabric and the cotton inside. Apart from the scratches and also the other crack, we also have to observe, is there a lot of the cotton or the white material inside the stove. And this one you can see, the light is a little opaque, but it's not transparent than another one, than the round one. So this one has a lot of the cotton inside. You can see the color is not sparkling as the right hand side way. And also the shape is different with each other. One is the oval shape and one is the round shape. Like the oval shape is more popular in the younger people, they like to wear the oval shape because they want to, oval shape is more easily to make the simple design. We just cover with the silver mold or another mold and also cover with another material, and we can simply make the necklace and also the ring. So the oval shape is more popular in the youngers, and youngers they favor the oval shape than the round shape. For the round shape, like the 30s or the 40s or the 50s, madam, they like to wear the round shape, because round shape you can see it is more powerful and it is more stronger than the oval shape. Like if a middle-aged lady, he wear the round shape necklace or he wear the round shape pendant or the ring, it is more gorgeous than the oval shape because it is like the strong and powerful than the oval shape.
厚度不薄啊，它这个3.7的，可以来这种颗粒饱满这种3大家的货，就是长的结花，你1200的话随便收啊。
So we also have different size and also different shape that we can classify which is more popular in which age. Youngers they like the oval shape and the middle age lady they like to wear the round shape.
小杨姐，新客户先点个关注呗。 新客户先点个关注，不要着急买货。你们先多蹲个1-2个星期，感觉合适了，然后我们先从小货10万啊，10几万缅币的货先入手，拿到货之后你们感觉喜欢了再来看。缅甸的话就是对的那个型号有一个。
on the right hand side and a little opaque at the left hand side.
有没有要谈的人姐妹？不谈的话我就放下了，
The
送我
round
就可以
shape
了，美
at
女
the
就
left
先
hand
谢谢。
side. And for the detail side, you can also measure,
一套都送你好不好？
measure which
它这个划算呀，2466个1200的话才200万一颗，我的天！光是美有实力才行啊，也倒是。陈三姐，
for
欢迎
the
你们
round。shape, the diameter has the 11.4 diameter. That with the round shape material, and also for the length, we can also measure its length. The length is more longer than the diameter. It has the
红玲姐，欢迎你们啊！
14.3 millimeter, and also we can measure
我自己
its
都吃土
thickness.
了，飞鹏哥，我自己都吃土了，你还让我
For
送？
the round shape, the thickness
谢
will
谢，
be
是不是？那1200没人
the
谈我就
thickness
过
will
了，
have
过掉
more
了。
than the oval shape. The thickness has the 8.9, which is the volume is bigger than the oval shape. The oval shape, the thickness just have the 6.7. The round shape is the
对光看也
8.9.
美，
So the
它这个
volume
是见
is
光也不是，不
more
见光也不
buffet
是，
at the
太美
round
了这个
shape.
货。主要是它价格也便宜啊，才1200多，一颗才划到200万。
If you want to collect the Jade for the younger school, and you can choose the oval shape. But for the professional collector, if they see these two materials, I'm surely they will pick the right hand side, this one, the oval shape, because the color and also the clarity is much better than the left hand side, the round shape one.
也没来多的水。
And also you can see there will be the fluidity and all, like the reflecting light inside of the stone is the oval shape is better than the round shape one. And this reflecting light is just like a vibration. The oval side, the oval shape one has a more fluidity and more hydration than the round side one. And also the opaque material is the round shape one has much than the oval shape one. The cleanliness and also the clarity, the fluidity is more bubbly at the oval shape. From these two, we can differentiate which color is more popular in the local market and also the globally. And we can also see the color difference is very much. That even we are the first beginner of the Jade, we don't know anything about the Jade. We can also classify the color of the two has a lot of the difference. And this is the now popular color in here, not only in Myanmar local market but also in global market. That especially at the Southeast Asian market like the China and the Malaysia, Hong Kong. And we can also, apart from this, that break of the Jade, we can also compare with the another color of these three. This three it just came with the same lot. That is the same stone of the mining area. That the big stone, and we can make the three rings and just find the one stone. So you can see the color is just 90% similar with each other. The three color has the same color, and also the hydration has the same level with the three. And you can also see the cleanliness is also similar in the three material. But if we observe very closely and if we use the torchlight, we can observe there is also a lot of difference. And apart from this one, we can also compare with these two. Although it came out from the same stone, you can also see the color is 90% similar and also the hydration level is similar, but we can also see the difference and there is a detail difference between these two. Firstly, we can very obvious thing is we can observe the shape of the stone. The shape is different. Another one is a little oval and the left hand side one is more round than the right hand side.
其实那个货我们都生气了，
But the
大多数人
fluidity
也生
and
气了。
also the color
亮哥也
is
生
just
气了，我也生气
very
了。
similar between these two.
不实在呀，货主。你要是真是1200人民币，我去借也是不想是吧？1200来谈这个货吧。保养的这个我太喜欢了。没有人谈的话，货我说放下吧，等一下我慢慢慢。
Apart from the natural light, we can also see the detail difference between these two closely by using the torchlight.
去哪看都美啊，这个黄洋的。 也不敢收啊，是啊。
We can also see there is a lot of the cotton
1200
inside the
万，1200万有没
stone.
有？
That
谈的
is
7万
because
9
we
千啊。
call the
没人谈
white
的话，我也不会
material.
站给他，这
There is
我
a
是
white
真的是
material
纯理
inside
解。
the
你说
stone.
那个货我们不好谈嘛，也不是说乱给他价。
And for the
虽然
round
刚开始
shape when
700万
you
那
can
个，我们
also
确实
see
只
there
是
is
它的
a
价格而已。
there is
然后
a
跟他的
dark
地区我们
green
上那个价嘛是过分的，但
stripe
是我们
at the
又不
corner
说
of
只
the
给那个
stone.
价
That
不价了
means
是吧？
there is
因为
a
大家都
flower
开始
inside. The
2到
color
1300
is
了，
the
都从
jaga at the
700
corner
到
of the
1300，都
here.
翻倍了，真的是。
That we call the floating flower. It's just like the floating flower of the jade inside the round shape material in
我
round
姐
shape
应该
one.
第一次有货没成交吧？怀疑人生是不是？1200人民币的怀疑人生？1200人民币吗？我要去国内，要去给你们搞直播了，咱明天搞不了。去国内吗？能收到啊？它不是说就是高品质性价比高。
If we use
对
the
呀，重点。那
torchlight,
个货其实昨天我还以为，今天交货主来谈嘛，给到1300万，应该是会
there
成交的
are
啊，
also
应该是会成交的。
some of
我觉得
the
成交
dark
率
green
在
color striation inside the stone.
货还他们算
That you can see, these two also have the dark green striation.
玩开心
There is
他
not
买
the
了好
crack
多
and
东西，
also
准备
not
荷包
the
买。
scratches. This is the striation. Like for the tree, it also have the stem and also it have the vein for the tree, right? The vein is to carry the water for the plant and for the tree. And like the jade, it's also like the tree. It also has the jade vein to carry the hydration and to carry the quality of the jade. So if we use the torchlight, we can see there is a dark green striation inside the stone. This is the jade vein, like the blood vessel of the jade. The blood vessel of the jade have to carry the level and also the quality of the jade. It is responsible for the clarity and also for the color separateness of the jade. So we can see there is a striation, which is the blood vessel and vein of the jade inside the material.
1200万咱们要谈的口
And for the
2000下不用出去。
striation and also for the jade vein, we have a very beautiful word to explain it. We call it is just like the flower, the floating among the water. The flower floating over the water is just like the vein of the jade. So we call the floating flower inside here. And here we see the dark green is the vein of the jade that is responsible for the color separateness of the jade. If we can see the vein, very much like the jade into the vein, much than the another, we will prefer the stone that will have the more striation or the more
证明
vein.
要怎么样都画得好。那茶把杯子洗点
See
全了。
very closely, we can see the difference. There are a lot of the major difference between these two stones. Although this is came out from the one big stone and one raw material, but we have a lot of the detail differences between these two.
都是水
This
汪汪
color
的。
will be more pale than
这个是
the
水
right
褐色
hand
的样子的
side.
必
Than
须
the
有些人自己
overshade
喜欢
one.
就往别使。
那只能挂在外面是不配的，而且我们要收的话就开就不给了，因为这个是毛仔的货嘛，
虽然随便背着一个烂包包，人家里面都是这些
开价
啊。
今天给的价就是后面是最低
我们带不
的价
出马枪，还能下班带我们。
And if we don't use the light, the back of the light, we can also see the color difference is very much among these
那不还不来吧？天不来要嘛
是马仔的货，开始谈3150，
设计外码。
马仔价是800，今天是
这点烟都把拿不来了。这个水头色料啊，这两个的话。
And this is under the sunlight, we can also see there is a thin bright coming out the stone. The fluidity is very much.
马赛200，马赛都到200。我让他去给我找几个春料，让他去给我找几个春料，差不多下来。你的混蛋他没买。
先仔细看看看，不知道马仔可以可以吗？马仔价的话，
这两个也是售美空间吗？红大白蔬菜汤。
马仔价格多少？
那我们喜欢的话就是19800进去谈，19800进去谈。
You can see The right hand side one have the vein inside the stone, but the left hand side we don't have any vein inside the stone. If we use the torchlight, we cannot see any floating flower or any vein of the jade inside the stone. But this is more clean, and there is no other vein, or there is no other striation inside here.
14.6的。
And also, we can also see the color has a lot of the difference.
6.4的。6.2的，看你直播才感觉自己好纯呀！我的天，我们万速的话还是有在连抢的。就说好后嘛，我们都给大家介绍一下，现在做的货都好了。好，介绍一下，没有，你们要什么货都有的。你们要做好几个都有都有，不是说都要搞上千万的货。我们这个还好，就是过上千万、上亿的货都有。 只要你们想收的上亿的货都有。好的买不起差的卡不上，翡翠差的就是这样的。
This is the green color. There is we have a lot of the difference between these two colors. Although this is came out from the same raw material, but there will be a lot of differences between these three.
越有钱越哭穷。
Apart from the size and apart from the shape, and we can also see the great differences and the color of the pastry. If one have a flavor with a little yellowish pink color, it will pick up this one because this one the fluidity is much better than the other two. And it has a little yellowish reflecting light inside the stone. So this is a little yellowish green color, and then the pastry color. It tends to be yellow, but also the green color. It means if reflecting light is a little yellow, but the color is the green color of the stone. So if one has the yellowish green, you will also see there is a jade vein inside the stone. There is a jade vein here.
对自己带的话，搞个1-2个品之后就行。是的，是的。
These two, the color is 99% similar with each other.
比起买滴滴摸摸。
It also has a green, not any yellowish color. So if you don't like any yellow color, but definitely the green one, you can choose from these two.
平常戴也可以，或者是有聚会戴呀。
And also this there is very clean inside, no scratches, and also the no crack inside the stone. But we also have a little dark green spot here. It's just like the vein of the jade. So we can also have a
多少钱？
floating flower inside the stone. These two is also the same with each other, similar with 99%. So you can choose among these two, find the size and also find the shape. If you like the bigger shape and also the bigger round shape and also a brighter color, you can choose the right hand side vein because left hand side is a little overshaped. A little overshaped and the side is a little smaller than the right hand side.
越收越爽，越收越享受。你看一下东东姐在我们直播间买货几年了，
For the color and also the clarity, the cleanliness is also the same with each other. So you have to depend on which size you favor and you prefer, and also the shape you prefer. For the Pantene, mostly the bigger size is for the Pantene because for the ring that will be very big for the lady. But if you are a gentleman, you can also wear the bigger size of the ring. But most of them prefer to make the Pantene for the jade or with the round shape. And for the overshade is much more easier to design. And so if you want to make the pattern overshade also suitable for any age. And also if you want to make the ring, the overshade also very easy to make design by yourself. Like India's, we are saying like that. Overshape is very popular and gradually favor the young girls. The young girls, they prefer the overshape because overshape is very suitable for the young girls. But for the middle-aged lady, they prefer the round shape.
我说就说喝酒的，他用缅语直接跟他翻译了。
Even we at the distance we can see there is a color differences between these two, especially for the center one. The center one you can see the reflecting light is a yellowish color, so it is a greenish, but with the yellow color of the sparkling bright of the middle one. And the corner one at the side of the two, these two have the same greenish color and also the greenish fluidity. And you can see it's like the little yellowish green. You can pick up the middle one and the center one. But if you like normally the green color, you can pick up the two sides too. And also the shade, the size is almost the same. These three is come out from the similar one stone raw material that from the mining area, so we can see the color and also the fluidity, cleanliness is also similar with each of the other. They are 90% similar with each of the other. You can also depend on which you favor, the color and also the size that you can pick up just your favorite way. And apart from this, if you like to see better quality than
你们在这里费什么钱啊？也给我分一点。老茶也不一样，都不卖不。他们结尾是一伙的嘛，他们4、5个人做一个团，然后其中一个团不管是谁卖了多少平分，中介费的。给我一点嘛，我今天我都还没试。
Just like the first way.
炒，赶快炒！是不是分赃分不均啊？分赃分不均在吵架了，分赃分不均在吵架了。给我谢谢。给你的头谢谢。昨天还骂我脑力不好啊。对，他们高货都是有团队的钱，他们高货都是有团队的，都是卖成一个货都是4、5个人一起分的。
都过量了噻，
都过量了噻，都过带起，都过了。哎，我们都不带了，我都懒得带。我跟你说，你不戴口罩都买点什么呀？带了我怎么去说啊
if someone like to collect for the better quality for the jade, this one will be strongly recommended. That you can see the color of the green is very it is very pretty and the translucent and also clarity is very nice. This is very clear and just like the jelly crystal. The fluidity is very nice. For the jade, the fluidity is essential when that you have to observe if the jade has the hydration or not. Whether it has the fluidity level is good or not. If the jade is very dry, that means without any reflecting light, without any reflecting brightness, that would be not good.
腰子，哎，反正是你们想什么货？没谈成的叫酒鬼去找。酒鬼他春料、冰料多，特色料多，他很少背那些什么洋币的呀那些，他很少背。但是他春料的话，你们想他都会看。老东姐那一颗的话就跟这一颗差不多。
That you can see this is like the jelly crystal and the brightness is very good. Rather than the other, like the ring that the first thing that we saw, it's just like the similar color.
他这些顶多是画的好，酒鬼的话，只要你们想要，让他去找。
要是有人要怼的话，我们就。
那个是货主太难说话了，脑力的不好。
那个如果喜欢的话，我们可以从这个开始给他开成效果。这个价格一般可以。
这3个可以啊。
刚刚他的那一个戒指，他就让我说是100下不要。
我估计这3个货在那个货主，在他货主手里的话也要难谈了，知道吧？那个货主一天天的不知道想啥。我们给1200的时候，他说卖价就是1000，然后今天的话又跟货主谈一下，叫来直接谈嘛。
Even we are not under the light, we are just back up the light. We can also see the color and also the fluidity is very nice.
对，所以我给的东西也看一下，它3个一起谈也可以，单分谈也可以。
Although the color is not dark green, this is the evergreen color, but the brightness is very good. This is just under the back of the light, and we don't use any torchlight and also the setting light. We can also see the brightness of the material is very nice.
高了，这个货我就等一下，等东姐出去散心去了。出去散心去了，拿给他看一下这个。
This is a pair of the stone. You can see
美货是它
the
越美光
natural
越
one
美。
and the authentic one. They are not 100% similar, but we match with 90% similar color. These two you can also see if we observe very closely. There will be a lot of the difference between these two materials. We also have the floating and also vein of the
这三
jade
个的话都是
inside
一
the
块料
tube.
子。
But the
三
position
个
of the
卖
vein
家是
is
卖家，
different.
叫价的话来叫得高，他说直接说卖价，三个卖价的话也是
So the
2000
position
万。
of the vein is different with each other. And we also have the floating flower inside.
单颗
But
去
if
谈它要
you want
2000
to
万，
see
确实他们说的
closely,
都是
you can
同
also
样行
use
情
the
行
torch
情呢
light.
是吧？大家都知道是多少行情的话，都
As
是跟
you
那个
can
后面
see,
说的一
there
样。
are a lot of the vein
也是单
inside
颗一块
here.
的话，他们要谈2000万的，三颗一起的话
And
5000
also
万。
the other one also
呀，
have
咪
the
咪姐，
vein.
你来啦，欢迎你啊姐。
But the color and fluidity is similar, 90% similar with each other. So for the pair of the earring, it is very difficult to match because of the natural material, they come out with their unique characteristic. So if you want to find 100% similar with each other, there is no way. You have to find mostly approximately 98% or 97% of the material, 97% similar with each other, and you can pay by making
好谈的话跟他
earring.
谈一下这个，单颗去谈也行，三颗一起拿也行，看我们怎么好说不说。没事，你们看到三颗一起喜欢三颗的，喜欢单颗的单颗去谈。三颗里面的话，这颗是昨天那种品质的。中好，这两个也不差呀，比这个肉那么一丢丢啊。你们看色的话一样，见吗？就说这颗棉稍微重那么一丢丢，但是它棉全部都是画的好的棉。把小的送我。小的品质也好，我跟你说，品质这个三个
And
里
this
面要比
shape
较的话，
is
这个是品
equal
质高
shape,
的。
and this is perfect for the earring. But if you want to make the ring or the pendant or a set, you can also choose this way. The two possess the same similar the sparkling bright and also
它的
similar
东
the
西而且
fluidity
大
level
家都
of
讲
each
三个想
other.
一起谈嘛，性价比肯定高，或者
And
是
also
单颗
it
一
has
个盘这个品质好的也可以，
the
品质不
vein
差，
inside
品
the
质不差
stone.。
兰姐欢迎你们，有春姐欢迎大家呀，
So
欢迎
if
大
you
家
want。to collect the better quality than the frame material, you can consider this. This one has a better quality than the others.
经理啊，
Apart from this, we also have the same color level but with the bigger size and the round shape. This one you can see there has the bigger size
运
and
费
the
贵
oval
啊，送
shape,
不过去啊，现
and
在
also the color is more round.
运费太
The
贵了，
volume is bigger than
运
the
费太
oval
贵
shape
了。
one.
还有啥吗？
第三个它的总水已经达到冰了。
The green color is with the same level. The green color has the same level with the previous pair, and also this pair has the bigger volume and the bigger set than the previous one. You can see the brightness of the color is tends to be out of the stone is the bright green, and also the pale green color, but with the nice level of the hydration.
这个真的非常漂亮啊！一个它的总水和它的颜色，有些紫罗兰的话，它总水越好的话，就是可能会它颜色会淡一点。这个总水好。
And there is also dark green striation inside the stone. This is the vein of the jade. The jade vein very obvious in these two pairs. If you like the floating flower, just like the floating flower inside the water. If you like the some unique characteristic of the jade vein, you can pick these two. Inside the vein is very obvious.
拉两帮那个必要的吧。
And you can also measure
那还行，那也拿不
the
了。
size of the size of this pair.
对，翡翠纽扣，年斤重啊，就是纽扣是的是的姐。翡翠纽扣年斤有点重，我叫他改天拿好点来。那要拉的还来不来？有个呢？
For the
现在是我都上对面了，
for
所
the
以你拿纽扣
diameter
去
is
拿家里。
1.5 and also
一
for
般
the
可是也
length
做，
is
对呀。啊，第一次见吗？之前我们都有见过这个不行。
3.4 and another one is 3.6, a little bigger than the
记
others.
得多，平常我们在那边当场推荐的，这个都想不到嘞。
非常漂亮，
啊，
金紫罗兰，颜色健康是水，可以保证健康是水。你看这东西看了。
Another one is a diameter is 2.1. For the right hand side, this one is bigger than the left hand side.
全你下回来好了，全店都是你下回来。好不，我都试下来全的，好不好的？有独立啊的，只能这样啊，不别了的，人家都是不好。
从低价谈起，幸运之星你要是姐姐要收吗？这个要收的话，我们就扣了1.088。
那都是好样不啦？
你在温姐了没有？
过来办办。
你
这个回来我们经常在办送过去了，加了这个价格还不对的。
两把石头拍他有多少了？
现在都来了，知道没？哦，过来过来。现在是。
This is the
哦，
1
你那个在微信上嘛，视频没有？我说我是在澳门加油嘞。但是我是在澳门加油嘞。
小管辣的。姐姐们，这对耳钉给你们看一下，这对耳钉没呀？
For the right hand side is a bigger size than the left hand side, and you can see the fluidity
这个底子面画的好，而且没纹没裂，颗粒饱满度也可以。
and inside you also have the striation of the jade. There is the vein of the jade inside, very obvious one. If you like the natural one with the organic striation, mark of the material, you can choose this two pair. And this two pair have the more obvious organic remark on the stone. That is, it possesses the unique characteristic than the others. Like if you compare with these two, you can see the color is also the same, and also the clarity, cleanliness is also the same. With these two pair also come out with the one raw material that from the mining area. So the characteristic is 90% similar with each other.
谢谢。安内我也带围巾了。要不要打第一个？姐姐们，我给你们看这个，20万喜不喜欢？喜欢扣个1，你们不要我这个自己要的。
Different shape of two pair. One is
里面没有纹没有裂，这个可以拿呀。
like we previously said, that the oval is more popular in the Yang
看到水汪汪的这个爬八家的珠子，
爬八家的珠子。So if you are young girls and you like to make a design, find the pattern or the lady, and also find
如果我说100项能谈成的话，咱这个
earring, you can choose the oval one.
自己收一对。自己给自己准备奖状。再不准备以后的家人都没钱。
You can choose the right
one. 这一对。
For the quality and also the color level is the same with the two pair. So this color is at a higher level than the previous 3 rings, and you can also see the color difference is very much. For the clarity and also transparency is much better than the ring.
你可以联系一下客服啊，联系一下客服，或是说跟客服说一下他要谈的。
Now in Myanmar market, this color is also very difficult to find because now the jade came out from the northern part of the Myanmar. The northern part of the Myanmar, which is the area we call the Pagan. There is the catching state, and we have a mining area that we produce the jade. But now, according to the various situation, including the pandemic situation, we are restricted to explore and to collect the mining, to collect the mine material. So we are already restricted. That's why now the jade market has a great influence all over the world because we production volume and production mass capacity is reduced and low gradually. So now for the better quality of the jade, very rare to find and very difficult to collect in even in Myanmar, we are very difficult to find. And also most of the natural material of the jade, we export 80% majorly to China, which is our neighbor country. And the China market also has a great impact on that jade. So China market also very difficult to find the material like this color quality.
要吧不？啊？
For the volume is very enough that you can see there is no other crack or there is no incomplete corner for the stone. So the volume is very enough and very complete, and the color separates very uniformly. Also for the quality of the jade, we provide this color with the bigger volume and also the bigger size and complete color separateness.
谁呢？
can see just for the distance from this material, from these pieces, you can just immediately notice that which one has the better quality. You can see the color brightness is more sparkling for the center and also for these four pieces, for the two pairs, and you can compare with the other green color, there will be a great difference between these ones. So we can, if you want a greater quality and also the better quality of the jade, we are strongly recommended to pick at the center four pairs that have a greater color and also the better reflecting light from the sky. And you can also see the pattern of this one, which is the bigger size. For the jade, maybe 80% of the people they will be colorblind because the color is 99% similar but also have a difference. In here you can also see the color is just like the similar, the green color, the pale green color, but there is also difference between these two colors.
如果是有别的哥哥姐姐们喜欢的话，可以再加一点点。因为平时真的拿不下来这个东西，紫罗兰的紫罗兰颜色见光不死，颜色它见光不死，颗粒感薄。那样比较耐弄，这个大，这个没有上面。我自己拿。
You can see the hydration is better than for the ring. And the hydration is for the bigger side, the hydration is not enough. That you can see the lower side, the lower part of the stone is very nice for the hydration, but the upper side is a little dry. That the hydration supply is not uniformly, and also the color also is separate not uniformly. The lower part has a pale green, but the upper part is a dark green. That you can see, the center of the color is that it has the white spot inside.
谁会说是直播间跟你们说80万，我又给他谈50，不会的，给了下不能这样去乱给的，市场你这样乱给也很麻烦。你想到妹妹进来呢，谁又不说这种钱啊？搞弄。真的喜欢的话，我们可以提高一点点。
Even we use the torchlight, we cannot see the inclusion and also the crack inside.
他发视频给我们娃看，他也喜欢。如果是能成交的话，卖也没事，卖也没事。自己说的话，
just like the fabric and also the cotton. And also we also can see the vein of the jade here. Now we have the dark green vein, dark green vein in the center of the stone. And also a little white spot at the top of the stone. The color summary is not uniform. That is the upper has a dark green color and the lower has a pale green color.
这5个我在酒鬼放的100这纯好看。这个又是另一个货主的。就把它这个姑妈再加给他一点，那个货也有喜欢。
The volume is very big. You can see the volume is already 100% enough for this one. And also the width and also the diameter, and also the thickness is very perfect.
真正是紫色的紫罗兰这一些的话，没有啊，没有跟价格是一样的。
Diameter has a 22. And also the length has a 26 millimeter for the length. And also for the thickness, we can also see 13.2 for the thickness. So you can see the volume is very enough and very complete for this way. And also the biggest one in all this lot, the color is a little not uniformly, but we can also see the vein of the jade inside the stone. And also we have a white spot inside, but this is just become from the fabric and also the
是我们家因为有酒
cotton
鬼，
for this one.
楼下酒鬼给我们抬，拿过来了而已。这3个货他去找他师傅，然后过来了而已。这2个一般呀，
Although they are the same green color, but also
第一
they
场
have
看到
much
这种货其实
difference.
已经是算很
We
牛
have
了啊，
these all.
已经算很牛，
And
但是
this
因为我
green
们看
color
到
is
上
a
千万的
little dry
货，
green
这感觉
color.
这两
There is
货
the hydration is not enough, and also the color not supporting fully. And so this is it has a little dry and the hydration is not enough. And for the best hydration, this water it has the best hydration. And you can see the reflecting light is very perfect for this score. And the middle hydration, we can see that this ring with the middle hydration of the color and a little chance to be yellowish green. So it also has the large difference for each of the product. That it also is unique characteristic of the stone because all the stone they are coming the originally and the authentically. So each of the stone they possess its own characteristic and unique characteristic. So we cannot find 100% the same each other stone. We can also see we can only see 90% or 97% of the stone.
天亮姐，欢迎你们哟！
Apart from the earring and also the pendant. Apart from the earring and also the pendant, we can also have the bangle, the jade bangle here. Jade bangle is for the lady. For the jade bangle in here, especially for the China traditional, and also the Malaysia traditional, and also Hong Kong traditional, that we say every guest have to wear one jade bangle. Jade bangle is a very safety for the life. For the other people, jade bangle is product the healthy and can provide the healthy family for them. So the jade bangle represents the good health and also the lucky and also the happy for the people and also especially for the girls. For the jade bangle, we also have a lot of the characteristics that we have to choose. And we will explain the detail point for the jade bangle.
要不能借70万，啊，差不多了吧？70万，可以了，这个可以谈一下吗？6000经济来谈这个吧。水星姐，欢迎你们，有冰淇橄榄色，这个没啊？感觉慢慢加嘛。主要是它那个货直接，我跟你说，刚刚那个货的话6600都可以拿。我最终预算是6600，所以我直接一口价5280跟他谈了，5280跟他谈了。你说50的话，最终还是怎么说也是要加到80，因为最终加那个我是看到6600。美好未来姐，欢迎你们哟！这个高冰琴底橄榄的，对吧？这个没，后来这司机不拿。
For the jade bangle, we have a lot of the points that we have to focus on. For the generally, we also have to see the color of the jade, which is the more green, more expensive, and also the hydration and the fluidity of the jade. We have to be notice that the hydration is more, and that means the fluidity is more. The price will be more expensive. And also for the jade bangle, the important thing we have to focus on is the crack. The crack. If the bangle with the perfect color, with the perfect clarity, and also with the perfect fluidity, but if it is with the crack, it is unworthy.
它是冰淇淋，然后带点橄榄味
And
的。
also very pretty. For this one, this is the big green color that we possess as the vein of the jade here. And it's just like the floating color, floating flower that we call the floating flower design. And also we can see the white part, this one, we can see inside there is a lot of the fabric and also the cotton. But they represent this one is 100% authentic and original one that we have not made any treatment. And also one thing essential we have to find is there any crack or not.
这2个的话是酒鬼的，奇光那个货可以
You can
加到
see here we have the apple green color inside that become the striation here. This one is very popular in the girls, like the young girls. And also we also have the another floating green color of the jade. That means this is the vein of the jade. The carry dehydration all along the stone. Here we can also see the striation of the apple green color in here. That we saw there is a small black spot in here. This is just and not impact on the If the whole bangle is with this color, the apple green color, you can see if the whole bangle is with this apple green color, this bangle will be very worthy and very expensive way. You can also see all around the bangle there is no crack inside. So we can consider for this one. If they have the crack or any separation inside the bangle, even if the color is very pretty or the fluidity is very nice, you cannot consider this way. You can see the thickness of the bangle is very large. The thickness is very good.
停电的话更好，现在不停电，开着风扇都是我们焊一把一把拆的。
The thickness of the bangle, you can also see the thickness has a 15.6. Like for the thickness, there is more thick and the bright is more working.
然后这两个大雕，这两个姐姐们，13200米没有人要吗？对，6千个。
And also as our traditional, the jade bangle has to be wear at the left hand side because left hand side there is heart. Our heart located at the left hand side. So if we wear the jade bangle, it can regulate the blood circulation and also it can project one healthy and also it can provide the good health for our own soul. Because our heart is located at the left side and the left chamber, so we have to wear the jade bangle at the left hand side. And one thing is it can regulate our blood circulation very well. So we have to wear the left hand side. Another one is for the right hand side, we do a lot of the work and we do a lot of the things with the right hand. So if we wear the jade bangle at the right hand side, it will be broken very easily. It will be broken or it will be happen. But if we do the work, it can be very easily broken with the right hand side. So one thing to provide the impact, we have to wear on the left hand side. And one thing, if we want to project this one very well and not find it accidentally broken, we have to wear on the left hand side also. This is one the tradition of the jade bangle. And another thing. For the jade, the hard neck is a little soft. For the most hardest thing in the world is the diamond, which is the hardest of the 10. And the second grade of the hardness is the ruby and sapphire, which is the hardest of the 9. And also the third hardest thing is the spinel, which is the hardest of the 8. For the jade, the hardest is for the jade we have the hardness of the 4.5. 4.5. So compared with the diamond, compared with the ruby and sapphire, the jade is very easily to break. But we have to wear on the left hand side. One thing is to prevent it accidentally break by our daily walk, so we have to wear on the left hand side. Like if the thickness is more, the thickness is enough, it's not easily to broken. If one bangle is more slim, it is more easily to broke. And you can see the thickness is very enough, and the color is a little pale green color, but with the apple green striation inside the bangle. So this bangle color is acceptable.
葱会比较干一点哟。
不行？
两杯人喜欢200万都去你10万。
说不行就不行吗？你
这个料子。
That after introducing of the each shade
所以我在
characteristic,
高火多，
we can
这个它的
also
火它放下，然后
consider the price of the jade as a reference for the Myanmar local market that we can
但
take
是
the
它备的料只
reference.
是特色料，比起色料或者春啊、白冰啊、蓝光啊，它是
Or
备的料。
recommend
这
that
种绿
the
料它一
most
般会备。
expensive tool
我都
will
没
be
看见
this
过
two
它拿
pair
来
because this is the highest quality than the others. And the second expensive one will be this three because this is the second grade of the quality in all of the main projects. And when the finger also has a different price, and then we have to ask and we have to take the reference of the Myanmar local market.
我都问一下，这样都已经给了评价。
这杯酒要不要？
Đi, đập lâu lại đi là. Đi. đập lâu lại đi là. đập lâu lại đi là.
要问一下货主。
đập lâu lại đi
这
là.
个黄尾带标包的是57
đập lâu lại đi là.
圈口，这个是150万只，150万。
世界
ngay à?
黄尾的标包啊，黄尾的
世界什么啊？世界所80吧？啊？
很闹的咯。
真比生果币的，
太大了，
这已经不是果币了，这个
多少圈口？
比果绿色要好。
也是多少圈口的？
正冰的料子，给你们看它这个杯，就是那个狮子王啊，狮子王的红。
545556的宝宝是能带的，因为平时是
100嘛，这是真的。
我给大家看一下
100封一下吗？100封封看吧，帮你问看有没有人要，这个随便要啊，随便谈100个吧，先把棉絮都画完了。
我就跟大家说一下，
把它立着棉絮全部画完这个杯。
3的是也能带的，5455。
就给他说生果绿杯13.5，它不松，11.0。
That we can consider and we can ask the price as a reference at the currently Myanmar local market. And most
怎么说？咱们100万有没有要封的？要封的扣个1啊！
like the pieces.
没有人要，没有人要，我也帮你卖吧，没事100万的话。
53的话就是53。
春姐欢迎大家，这个100万，你们要谈的扣个1。
Like for this super will be the most expensive one in this lot of the project. And for the size and also the shape, this one is more perfect than the oval shape, so this one will be more expensive than the oval one. These two pairs in the local Myanmar market now currently the market price is 35,000 US dollar. 35,000 US dollar for these two pairs, which is the nice quality.
料子那么
Nice
透，
quality and
正品料子，我打算给你们
also
看
the
看。
perfect size, which is the now the currently Myanmar market price is 35,000 US dollar. This is the currently Myanmar market price. Yep, the trade price is gradually increasing and increasing day by day, and also in the future it will not decrease. It will not decrease. It will never decrease. It will be just only increase and going up gradually day by day in the future. So this one maybe in the last year this price will be very expensive, and so the cheaper price will be.
跟刚刚那个。
6000要收的扣个1吧，这个划算呀，没有人收啊！天哪，狮子王的货
In
呀，
the
太
last year
快卖了，底子那么透。
we can get this super with the more cheaper price than this year, but this year we cannot get the price with the last year price. That means the price of the jade and the micro of the jade is getting ever and ever in the future. And for this one, the local, the currently local Myanmar market price is 35,000 US dollar.
你们不可以那也
And
不买
for this two pair, because of the size is a little smaller than the old shape one, and also the shape is a little oval shape and the size is not big. So the current market Myanmar local price for these two pair is 30,000 US dollar. 30,000 US dollar for these two pairs. 30,000 for this pair and 35,000 for these two pairs. Because the size is bigger than these two pairs and also the color is more brighter than.
看一下这一条好像是。
And just as previously.
好看的来，我还要再收一个吊坠。橄榄菜不？你要怎么玩？橄榄菜要玩。
This week is
好看的来，我还要再收一个。 个吊坠，还有好买货吗？绿货200-300万左右的还有没有？想再收一个吊坠。
这条是56的，这个是250万。
977姐，欢迎你们啊！欢迎大家。
带着点小羊妹的这一个。
好看的我自己要买呀，好看的拿来吗？
For the these three shades, the color is very complete and also very enough. For the currently local price for in Myanmar is $1,500. Sorry, $15,000 in the local market price. For this one, by one piece per one. That you can see the color is very nice and also the volume is the size is much bigger and it is very complete and the color is very uniform. So the recently in currently Myanmar local market price is $15,000. $15.
呀，谁进来了？玉姐呀，好久不见呀，好久不见呀。朵朵姐，欢迎你们哟，欢迎大家。
And apart from the Jade bangle, we can also have the Jade beaded bracelet. You can also see there is also the Jade beaded bracelet. Jade beaded will be very similar to the Jade bangle because for the one like in here for the one big stone. After we making the after we discover the one big jade stone, firstly we made a jade bangle. Jade bangle is the first variety of the material of the stone. So we cutting round shape and round shape from the big stone, and also the other thing that the color pretty when we make the ring or also the pendant and also the necklace. So apart from this all this one, we also have the small piece and the stone.
也的水抢来的要。有时候白天没过，也倒是啊。晚上的话，其实流量更好一点。但是晚上的话，得水龙水开来的，得水龙水开来的。
After we making the bangle for the first priority and then the second priority we make the necklace of the loose stone of the jade material and the rest of the thing on the big stone we make the beaded. So the beadle of the jade beader is the last priority of the stone.
结尾了结尾了这边。营地来有啥话晒一下你的后背，给你演一下戏。
年币50万。
我开个了东西，别人的开个了，你要好好的给，没有乱出给。
我有时间了，可以来演我的戏。日本光头，每个马仔都有他的名字啊，这个叫日本光头。
这个了，我的名字
啊，你的名字叫日本光头吧？
不然的话，
他的名字叫影帝，
手镯现在飘。
然后那个叫狮子王。他们都有外号啊，都有外号，真的，经常给我们卖货的，都有外号。好的，拿来，我自己要买一个吊坠。在你的那里哈，都不讲我过来问不喽。
非常漂亮，而且它挑的是蓝花的。
那没那买了，我过来问不喽什么？我自己买呀，这种长长的不看，10万没？10万，10万卖的。
适合女孩子戴，你看一下它的。
对。
这个是50万的，3100。
9.3。9.2。
人民币的。
套路4.3，10万块钱我自己收了，送来。对，真的，10万卖了吗？差不多啦。来姐，你3星回来了，我给你看这几个货，你那个货没谈成，我都伤心，我叫结尾去给我找货来，然后他给你找高货来了。今天收到货没？收不收到货我是不知道，客户封的货我是不知道，反正我自己是封了一个80万的。
我问一下，
我问一下这个买不卖？
自己收了一个80。只要他肯买这个眼镜币的时候，我预算是6600。先不要喂，还没人要，稍等。这个没有。
都是摩尔圈的小仙女们。
这看他卖不卖了，这个自己封了。
叔叔，你带我找外地家。
好了，我的声音在市场外都能听到。还没成交，还没回款。这个他不卖的话，我可以谈到100，要100我看得到。
没有，还跌了嘛的，还跌了。
来，东东 件你昨天
for the
就是在
budget,
这
we
个
have
货
to，
但
we
是因为
also
它
have
一
to
块料里面
focus on the
出来的三个
most，important
对，
thing
他是
is
说
is
单
there
谈
any
这个
crack
高品
or
质的
is
也可
there
以
any，secret
小
check
三个一
inside.
起谈的也
So
可以
we。have to use the torchlight and observe one by
单颗
one
一起它也是说两
because
千
it
块
has
这
a
个货，
budget,
三颗
it
一
has
起
a
的话
lot of
5
the
千
loop,
万。
so we also have to carefully observe is there any
一
secret
块料出来的，他本来说
check
先
here.
拿这个给我看嘛，我说你三个一起拿过来看嘛，这边品质不一样，如果
And
价格
after
的话，三
that,
个一起
we
是可以接受
observe
的。
after we observe the crack or the any secretures, we have to observe the
一块
color
料出来的
uniform.
但这个的话，它可以
See the
这
color
个是
of
品质
the
最好的
color of，the
酒水最
shade
好的，色最好
has
的。
the dark green color or the big green color. That's the wine that you can see here.
浓的，走，这个
Here
是
is
最好
the
的。
big white
就
color.
东姐，你昨天那种品质的是这个货，他才拿出来这个嘛，但是我见他一包里面有3个，我说全部拿出来。没事嘛，一般的货给一般的价格，我给你好价位，是不是？我去太阳光下给你们走动走动。
This one is very clear and the clear white
这
color.
个的话好
And
看
you can see there
前
is
几
no
天我们
secretures
700万给
or
吕姐成交那个链
inside.
子也是酒鬼的拿来的，他拿来的货就好。
This one we call the glass material. It's just like the glass, it's just like the mirror, and we call the glass quality. The glass quality of the material is this one, and the glass quality is also the acceptable quality for the jade. If the glass is more clear and without any inclusion, that will be the price will be very expensive. So this one is the glass material, and we can see there is like the icy crystal and like the glass one. So this one is the quality is acceptable, and the other thing is you can see the color is the dark green color. This one is the dark green color. It's just like the pink, and also the dark green color. And we can also see the color arrangement of this one is uniform of not.
这个多少？3包的。300。两个300还是一个300？2个300。
For the beaded one, it has 21 pieces of the small beaded and arrangement in the bracelet. And we have the 21 pieces in here.
8千万啊！
去媒体再说嘛，不卖不生气，好吧？好吧，问一下吧，试试。问一下，问一下。问一下嘛。
Apart from the beaded, we also have the band, we also have the necklace that is having the round shape.
没事没事，姐，不喜欢不喜欢，我们改天再看这一节的货。
And for the full box, these are
这3个一起的话，先从那个也是经济先1000个跟他试试看，3个一起。
These are the pendants that are very popular in the young girls and also for the children. This is we have the traditional that we have a round shape pendant that located in the center. We have a hole that attached with a string, and this one is for the safety for the children and also the young girls. They have to wear this pendant and they will protect women from any dangerous, and we call the safety ring. And for the safety ring, you can see this is
12.0的，11的，后头都20个6.3的，3个喜欢的话，我们先摆出跟他谈，单颗这一颗的话，我们先经济33000左右，先去跟他谈谈看这一颗的话，身心自在，欢迎你们33000以内先去跟他谈谈看啊。看这个，3颗一起的话也是大摆出先给他摸摸看。
10打底嘛，加30块，喜欢能接受的这一个价格可以谈谈看。
太热了。
完了加经济300，自己要补一下。人民币的话是1890的，2000都不到
这4个不行，这个不行。
肉是非常细腻，
You can see here there is a lot of the striation inside. It's just like the flower coming out from the stone. So
给
this
你们
is
看
the
几个
ring
冰
of
量
the
直接
jade.
来。这一节欢迎大
得裤
家。
裙要拿啦，得裤裙是要拿啦，攞嚟檔嘛，攞嚟檔嘛。但攞嚟有不可能，攞嚟有不可能個，得蛇表嚟，得撈得蛇，水路嚟苗， ชาลูเมียวตลอดอยู่มาบ่
要漏了。老会用。
现在都那样了。
好啦。拿了几百个的才可以，那这老朋友我们收了不？看了少钱？
这个颜色没人喜欢吗？这种的话也是可以的。
要的不能少。
我昨天看我。
都现在上去啊？下播再来找吧。人太多啦。
我们是来当啥进来？
下播再来找吧。哎，平安扣我看一下去。你还不能过来这个冰飘，这个冰飘花吧？超过了。超过了。
发现那样嘛？
薄一点，薄一点。
平安扣等一下啊。
切了一点。蒙蔽的了。蒙蔽是了吗？
没有，华没没有。
这个有人要买的话，扣个
就是会有纹
啊，它是花里马仔的这一个东西。
品质到时候就是会有纹
接受的话是1890的，你帮忙你会看。
品质好，全都冰飘花的，没有一丁点纹。
Hello, good afternoon from Myanmar. Miss Melinda. Miss Melinda, good afternoon from Myanmar. Yes, these are very cute, right? These are all natural jade that coming from Myanmar locally. These are very famous globally, and we are now explaining briefly about our natural product that we call the jade. We have the green material, and also for we can make the various accessory by the natural one. These are all organic and the authentic one. We call the jade material. Thank you so much for like this. Thank you so much, Madam Melinda. Thank you so much.
是当我。这个我现在给他发了，他不搞。花乱到确实美。你下播之后再慢慢来找吧，你现在找怎么找啊？啊？下播之后再来慢慢找。你要来接，俺们来聊的不群里。
超过一下的。
啊？
超过一下。
超过一下人。啊？
可以啊，可以啊，这个成交了，我们拿小费都没有小费，他来跟我拿小费了，这个店的老板不给小费。不是姐姐，我有时间吗？不是姐姐，这个成交了30万。
可以。
哎呀，可以，可以啊，挺好的。
是当我们说的方面的。对。现在应该没有。你啊，往那行来。
这题你们那说的要你
减半了不卖就算了吧，他那个有纹了，只是说结构的而已。他那个如果没有纹的话，新款的说的可以的，但是有纹的话就算了。不卖要花钱。也不行。他的那个纹，他最美的那几个纹好拿的呀，8万块钱的马上买他那个料子，买他那个花，但是他不谈，他30上才谈，30万上才谈那个货。
啊，没有小费，
没性价比那种姐，如果哥哥姐妹说要谈，他才一定谈的贵，但是没有，你这个货8万差不多了，他不卖的话就让其他地方去发财，看不到更高的价格。哦，他这几个不一样没有。纹大一点，如果他纹小一点，或者是没有纹的话，那个可以再加价的，15、20万都可以拿。他那一包料的话。
And we will also have the another product that will come here. And
set up.
While we're waiting for another project, I want to explain something about this situation. And because this now I'm located in here, that is the Mandalay, is a central part of Myanmar. That we can see a lot of the Jade material in here because this is the very famous place that we call the Jade market. And Jade market is the world largest area that we can sell and buy the Jade project from here. And also we can see there are a lot of the people that's coming here, and they are the people that with the project. We have that we can see there will be a lot of the people here, and they also have a pocket in front of them, and inside the pocket we have a lot of the projects, including the precious stone like the jade and also the some gemstone inside their pocket. They are the intermediary, that they are the agent, that they bring the material and they bring the product from the product owner, and the owner usually they're not coming by themselves. They will provide the product to the agent, and the agent will introduce the product to our site, and we will going to buy the product from the agent. And this is the local tradition of here, that the agent coming inside our room, and they will introduce their project inside their pocket, and then they will tell the selling price of the product, and then the price is not fixed price, so we can negotiate the price rightly ourselves with them. And after we negotiate, they will consider the project it cannot sell or can sell or not, and they will contact to their owner, said that now the buyer provide the price like this, can we sell or not? If the owner agree, they will give the product and they will provide the product to our site, and we will pay the money to them. So this is the local tradition of here, that the price are not fixed price, they are all negotiable, and we also negotiate directly to the agent. So our product is all are from the agent, and agent they will show the product to our site, and then we will provide the price, and we will negotiate this got the price to them. And if they think the product can sell directly, they will sell the product directly to our site, and we will pay to them, and they will give the money to their owner like this. This is the local tradition like the strategy or also any other method of our Mandalay.
这个有没有要谈的呀？3300左右，姐姐们，3300左右跟他谈看。光头强欢迎你啊，光头强。3300左右有没有要谈的这个白冰的？我邊成日收喎，依家就原本手段敲進嚟殺食係咪？我睇兩嘢仲未嚟。阿當都要做一萬，阿當睇到未做一萬？我即係我一萬。平時人唔一係我就嚟咗咯，阿顧太未嚟咗，我一萬。他還讓我給小費，我真的是。艳阳天姐歡迎你們。3300有没有谈？这个可以呀，这个人家都会卖的。大的是多少呀？7.4的，这两个就好了。7.4，7.4 7.1，
好的要。
7.0，4.4，4.5，
And now the new project is on the way to here. So meanwhile, we can take a break time and we will have we will explain detailing and discuss detailing later. So we will have a break time about the 5 minutes.
3.8。
欢迎夏小姐，下午好，下午好。
3千3这边，
谢谢姐姐啊，谢谢姐姐。
要的扣个1，不要就过了。
看看一下。
看看他让不让出价，不让出就算了啊。
多少嘞？给了。
开心小头欢迎你们哟。
我们发后派的，不用等太久。
拆了，我现在我都给他先加5万，他不行，都给了90了，红妈。
我不知道我们
最近都不好看，红妈就算了，再一分。反正我常年在这，也不着急买货，不知道合适吗？还要送人。
正规渠道，大家可以放心货都会到大家手上的，大家这个可以放心，因为我们也有单子的，发货的单子也有。
来，没有人看就过吧，谢谢。
美女，20万。
谢谢，这3个不行啊。
谢谢送货好运红花，谢谢。
3000万，2千半多少？谢谢老师傅。
不行啊，这个。
啊？
姐姐这个可以放心，
也是可以做的，有正常的，对上。
货会到大家手上的这个是
如果挨得呀，谁嘛挑人家挨得我们行。
我哎呀，没不给你，
我要买的呀。
不要拿噻，
拿来给我什么呀？多少吗？这个？1000块啊，这个300下呗，东西啊。
200万，200万。
东西多好嘛？
美女嘛，美女，200万，美女。
时尚老太欢迎你们哟。
美女。
这个。
封一下。
问一下是好啊。
问一下。250万，250万。
是封底的，这个是封底的。交价这么高。
现在有全交，明明姐那一包不高料全交，那一包而已，其他货都来拆了，我就有拆了，我这都已经
大家也不用担心，就是货会被扣下，
没人要就过吧。
因为以前
今天我看的也不顺利，哎，气死了，都能捡那个1300的已经，都穿过呀。
都是被扣，我们这个是会发生的，都是被扣货了，也是算新的了，新的。
先买一下。封一下。
哎呀，你也买啊？哎呦，飞机班牙哈为的。我这里还为了为了，那个为我，那这里为我在家买的高点的也买啊，对不对？700里面。
谢谢。
我这里要为了爱的路比谁拿一些的多，为了东里的西边的到小的。哦，没电了。
多少嘞？今天干什么？300。啊？300。对呀。欢迎了解啊。对。高一点点关注。
这2个多少吗？
对，刚刚
年头啊。
多少？300万斤斤啊！哎呦啊！我的那个。好嘞。来送本一下。
喵。
哎，我弄的点的是几个？
多少嘞？来谁？
你们俩真的回来。多少啊？多少？多少回来？拿到。拿到。接手的，你写啊？把那你们俩真的不要来哟，不爱看嘞。来收回东街哈的红旗面真的回来。初月节欢迎你们，欢迎大家。都是高单这些，来，没人喜欢就过吧。你好的，带出来了，可以。
冰的。
洋的好，东西的好，一个都没有毛病。
橘光。一
个都没有毛病，东西漂亮的漂亮。
多少嘞？
拿谁
30家。
Let's continue our.
那我抄的。
20块。
这两个60拆的，这两个
The break time is finished, and let's continue our discussion. And now we can see if we don't pick up anything, maybe you cannot notice there is one black thing on the black cover.
欣姐，
This
欢迎大家
one,
哟，欢迎大家。
the black color. If we do not notice anything, we cannot see the black, right? But if we pick up, this is a black one. That in the square shape you can see.
昨天有没有努力心？
We
带不
don't
带
use
走？
any torchlight and just end on the natural light. You can see the black color very well.
这两个倒确实值这个价。我跟你们说，它的底子有
Black
多好
color,
看。
the square shape black color. And also if you don't use any torchlight, you can see the black color is very dark. And you cannot notice any special thing. But one thing, if we use the torchlight like this,
前面有没有喜欢今天货不好看？
you can see there will be the green color here. If you use a torchlight at the back of the black color, this material, you can see there will be the green color inside.
宽度的话是7.6。
That from the back you have to make the torchlight at the back side of the material, and you will see there will be the reflecting light of the dark green color.
我那个什么，
This material is we call the black jade.
90度的效果
This is the black jade that we call. You can see the square shape inside, and we have to use the
都是
torchlight
拆
to
货
see
日，
the
今天
green
估计
color
是
of
拆货日，
of this black jade.
估计是拆货日。你们看它这个底子好着呢，
Any
两个一
torchlight
起。
that will be very
看一下
flat
2640米
and
要不要封？
nothing
一个
different
划
from
到
this
20的
color,
话，随
right?
便收啊，这个。主要品质确实是可以，对对对，我们给价给的低啊。
This is the
而且这一期跑上来去给他们玩
pendant
套路。
not only the black jade is also popular gradually it is just like a fashionable thing. And most of the wine and also the girl they like to wear the black jade. But we have to use the torchlight to see the green color of it.
两个一起谈，它这两个的话60万刚
For
拆
the
掉
black
的。
jade, we have to focus
其他地方
on
它
two
袋子
things.
都还在
The
啊，
first
确
thing
实
is
60万才
we
刚
have
拆
to
的
see
这
the
个。
black and the light
这两个底子都不换过。
of the
我这边是说我
stone.
是
We
想
have to
60万
see
才
the
出来
black
看得到。
color is
看
more
看先从
dark.
2640
Like
给到我
Jaga
看
and
不
Jaga,
到。
the price will be going up and
所以
up.
先姐
The
欢迎
price
你们
will be
哟，
very
两个一起
expensive.
2640
Even we don't use the torchlight, we cannot see anything, just only the black color. That means the price will be very expensive for those materials,
继
for
续
those
谈吧。如果
stones.
是没有
The
性价
first
比的，
second
你
thing
们
is
去国
we
内直
have
播
to
间
use
买
the
那还是
torchlight
有
to
性
see
价
the
比
back of the black jade.
我
You
们的
can
优势
see
就是来压
there
一
will
下
be a little Jaga striation inside, and also we have the two striation inside that form the dark green. This is the vein of the jade, and we can see the natural vein of the jade. Is it obvious or not? And also for the other places, we can see the dark green color is spread very uniformly. This is the second focus thing we have to notice that for the two thing for the black jade. And if we don't use any torchlight, you have to see the black color it will be darker and darker. If the color is darker, the price will be very expensive. And you have to see is there any crack or any incompleteness of the stone. That you can see the four corner of the stone is very perfect. That means without any broken and without any crack
等一下，我都
inside.
给的很低很低的，来不谈就过掉吧。可以来
And
个
you
姐
can
妹看
also
或者
see
什
the
么女
side
款
is
都可
perfect
以。
or not. You can
能带那
measure
么
with
多花
the
姐，或每次你还嫌多啊？
see
现在东东姐，我们直播间才开播，应该一直都有，就一直买到现在，镶嵌都还没镶嵌完，更别说带了，镶嵌都还没镶嵌完呢。对呀，奔着性价比来，所以希望你们先多点个关注，可以先从小货下手，拿到货之后你们试一下就会知道我们的性价比多高啊。
100万上买。
那性价比它也是有一定的度啊，不能说100万的东西你给它10万，那个就是不爱你们骗你们的。100万东西80万能谈下来，
volume
90万
is
能谈下来，
perfect.
省
This
1
is not thin. The volume is acceptable.
10万的话只要是100万
Finance is also very nice.
15万。
The thickness is very nice, and also the square shape is very
现在
very
140米不要
rectangular.
就过吧，谢谢大
You
哥。
can see the ankle is very perfect without any crack. This is also the characteristic of the black jade. Black jade now is very gradually and gradually become more fashionable, and then boys and also the girls. And especially for the young girls, like the teenager, they want to wear the fashionable things, so they choose the black jade. This is the pendant. If the black jade with the smaller size, it can be a ring, it can be an earring.
喂，买不买？买不买？
我浪马龙啊！我那150票個，你啲拿票100票嚟啊！
底子非常细腻啊，
是的，花样是的，花样，花样的一样。
这个最大的这一颗都是它的光泽感非常好，竹水也好，而且很老。
你打不到嘞？
这750，我是喜欢100万下，10万下是不行的。要谈的话，这一个可以到底90万。
臭丁。
这个够不够？
那個紅還給酒鬼啦，
一个。
For the black jade, it is just like the popular and fashionable thing among the young girls. And also we can take the reference for the black jade logo price currently price market. For this one, currently in the Myanmar market is $600 US. $600 for this one. This is the natural and the organic and authentic way. We have not do any treatment for this way. There is the natural stone that we are cutting and also polishing into this design and this shape. We guarantee for the 100% of the organic and the authentic way. And we can also produce for the GIS report for the jade and also all the gemstone. For the jade stone, we also have the report that will describe detailing the strong characteristic. For this one, for the natural black jade, currently the Myanmar local market price is $600 US for this one. This is $600 US. Diameter is very perfect. The diameter with the 18.6 and also the 20, and the thickness is 6.8. The size is very perfect and very enough without any crack and any inclusion, and the color separates very uniformly. And the currently local market price is $600 US for this one.
一天赚了1點錢就夠了。
And one thing we can also see the peculiar thing in here that we see the yellow color of the pendant. That you can see.
给一个小小的小关注。
There is a yellow color here, right? As previously we say, Jade had a lot of the color, especially the most popular color and the most common color is green color. That we can also differentiate the green color into the various classification. And another color, obvious color is yellow color and also the violet color. Now here we can see the yellow color of the jade. Why became the yellow color? Actually, the yellow color is the outer layer of the jade. This is the outer shell of the jade. This is the yellow color, and also this is the outer shell of the jade that forms the yellow color. And you can also see the green color and also the yellow color and different. This one is the inner layer of the jade, and this one is the outer layer of the jade.
你說你度碌嘢洗咩你？比較啦，比較手機，比較手機。 You can see the yellow color is in the raindrop shape, and this makes into the pendant. And also if we use the torchlight, we can also see there is no other cracks and inclusion inside. And the color is spread uniformly, and this is in the raindrop shape.
Actually, the yellow color is the outer color layer of the jade. This is the shell of the jade, so forming into the yellow color, and the green color is the inner shell of the jade. For the outer shell, we can also classify into the various quality. And we polish it into the yellow color. And for the yellow color is a popular and famous among the elder, like the grandma and also the auntie grandma. They like the yellow color. For the youngers, they are not prefer the yellow color, but prefer the violet and the green color. But for the older people, the yellow color is very popular and gradually prefer among the elder people, grandma, they like the yellow color very much than the other color. So it makes into the content and also the bangle and also the earring, ring. But this one is the ranger shape and especially made for the pendant. But from here, we can also see the various color of the jade is we have a totally difference between these two colors. Among them, we have the best quality of the green color, these two pair, and also we have the middle quality, and also we have the beaded. The beaded is the less quality of the jade. That's for the after we make the bangle and also after we make the necklace. After we make the necklace, the resting we make the beaded bangle bracelet like this. And another one color that we have not seen for the jade is this color. You can see this is the violet color. But the violet color is a little pale, not the deep violet, just a pale violet color. But the base of the material is very nice. This is the icy base, like the ice base with the violet color inside. So we can see there is a lot of the cloud and the fabric inside the stone, but the color is very pale. And you can see there is a pale violet color. For the pale violet color is very famous and popular in the ladies and the girls. They like the violet color. 因为we don't use the color, you can also see the violet color here. Put the blue color. นักคู่นะเสร็จ
你去联系后台，我给后台发啊。
For the violet color, you can also ask the market recently the local market price for the jade. For this one, you can also see the size is very perfect. We have the dimension of 11.7 millimeter, and also height of the height is also the same 11.8 millimeter, and also for the thickness is 7.5. Another one is also 11.3. 12.5. Thickness is 7.2. The size is not too large and not too. The volume is very perfect and it is enough volume. But the color is a little bit violet color. For the pink violet color for the local market price is 1,500. 1,500 US dollar for this one. It goes into the pair. Because the color is 99% similar and also the clarity is also the same. So you can see these two pairs it has the same color and it's totally 90% similar with each other. So you can arrange it into this earring, the large earring. And for the pair, the selling price is 1,500 US dollar for this pair.
漂亮啊，这个没人喜欢吗？没有吧，今天就没有。
So we can see the various color of the jade in here. tập lớp vi thà này đủ. Chỉ điều là. Này, chô luôn đủ.
đi xa trên này đâu.
Chô rồi á.
Đây là đi đâu?
For now, we already saw the various color of the jade, right? These are all Myanmar local jade that we guarantee for the 100% authentic and the organic one. We have the great quality of the green color with the full hydration and the fluidity right now. And also we have the middle quality of the green color, which is the pale green color with the a little fluidity inside the stone. And we also have the vision like the whitish green color of the region, and also the shell of the silk of the jade, the yellow color, and also we have the jade color.
两个6万测到，2个测到，6万可以了，6万还不买，测到没？
And for today, we will end off our discussion here and let's call it a day. And tomorrow we will also bring a lot of the interesting material, interesting project and interesting stone to all of your guys. So if you're interested about our Myanmar local jade and if you're interested about our information, please like and subscribe our channel and also follow our channel. And if you have any inquiry, and also you can contact to our email address and also Gmail address, and also you can also comment on our YouTube video, and we will continue to discuss in tomorrow. And thank you so much for all of your guys for the precious time, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you and bye bye.